Wajeri tumenyithie kiria kiraria kingi kaunti-ini ya Naikuru. Aya turethana na mugambo wa Wajeri kuma kuria kaunti-ini ya Naikuru atumenyithie uhoro wigie aruti wira a tene a kambuni ya reri na aria makorirwo makihamurithio kiroko kia umuthi magigitetia maabitha a borithi makiuga ati matinakorwo magikinyia hingo ya kuhamurithio kou na umomori wa nyumba ciao kuria maugite ati ni ndeto matetikiranite nayo makiuga ati marahamurithio tondu matire na gwa guthie na matire na wiki makiuria honge iria cibatie gukorwo cikiromboyania nao cikorwo cikioya ikinya na kuria moritie makorwo magitikirio guthie na mbere na guikara ntugukorwo tugiethana na mwandiki witũ wa Njeri kuma kuria kaunti-ini ya Naikuru nigetha atumenyithie ndeto iyo o mbere ya tunyitite wa Njeri kumenyithia ati no ukorwo kiaraniria hamwe na ithuĩ na kuhitukira njira citũ ciothe wambĩrĩirie na Facebook ya Kameme TV Kenya, Twitter @Kameme TV Kenya ya kwa mũndũ kĩũmbe nĩ Gĩcimo Joseph oro mwe na Twitter @Gĩcimo Joseph. Tugukorwo tukihungura kaunti citiganite muthenya wa umuthi riri thukuru nyingi ciambĩrĩirie muhingo na ndiweka kwanyu ni kwambĩrĩirie muhingo no mbere ndaya reke twambe tucoke kuria kaunti-ini ya Naikuru. Wajeri ngwihoka thaa ici ni turaiguithania tumenyithie uhoro wigie kiriro kia aruti a wĩra a tene ya kambuni ya reri.
Oguo Gĩcimo ndagĩthi na mbere uria ndathi na mbere na gukwira Gĩcimo ni ati umomori no urathie na mbere thiini wa gicigo giki gia 58 hihi mwerekeri wakwa mbica no agethi na mbere na gukuona uria bulldozers sirathie na mbere na gukorwo ikimomora mwena uyu na hihi oguo gukoretwo ukiuga hau gabere maabitha borithi matikiuma thiini wa itura riri kana wa mwena uyu no riu ni ndirakiona maabitha borithi no marathi na mbere na gukorwo magikinya haha ni ndakorwo ngiona OCPD wa Naikuru ya irathiro niwe Martin Wekesa, ndirakiona nginya county commander wa county ya Naikuru niwe Zakari ni magikinyitie haha hihi ni magikorwo magithereria andu kana gugikorwo kukiye na utheri niki umomori urathie na mbere otogo wagikorwo kiuga Gĩcimo nyumba ici ni cia kambuni ya Kenya Railways na kuringana tukoretwo tukiaria na aria aikari haha na ni makiragire uko makiariria andiki a mohoro makiuga ni kiria maretigira tondu matikiui ni mathiete na mbere na gukorwo makirehe umomorio makiuga ati matigukora makiri no makiuga hakiri cira mambikite mwaka-ini wa 2019 na ndira mambikire cira uyu makigiriria andu 15 gukorwo makimomora nyumba ici ciao na magicoka igoti-ini ni makithire igoti-ini na makirwo matigagikorwo nyumba ici citigagikorwo cikimomorwo no ndu wa kumakania ati cira ucio rakiri uhanike mweri ukite no kuringana na kotonda cire tugikorirwo twagikorwo tugiciona mundu gwitwo Gĩcimo koguo maretereire cira uyu gukorwo ukiariririo mweri ukite no nginyagia riu matire maramenya gitumi na kingi kiria gitumite makorwo makihamurithio kuma mwena uyu mundu gwitwo Gĩcimo nindu tuguthi na mbere na gukorwo tukirumanira naguo na kwa ihinda riri ndirakiona maabitha borithi ni magiikarite mesheba ngigucokia thutha hanini mundu gwitwo Gĩcimo ni kuririkana kwi umomori toyo wahanekire thiini wa gicigo mbunge gia Subukia umomori watumire mundu uria wari county commander wa Naikuru agikorwo akihamurithio ni munini wa mutongoria niwe Rigathi wa Gachagua koguo ni undu tuguthi na mbere na gukorwo tukirumanira naguo tukimenyekana maabitha borithi ni megũkorwo makimenya uhoro wa umomori uyu ni uguthia na mbere na hihi magituthererie ni magikoretwo mathiete na mbere na umomori uyu Gĩcimo reke ngucokeria mwaro tondu ndirakiona maabitha borithi makiri haria cemba nigatuthi tukiaranirie nao na magikorwo magitwira hihi no umomori uyu urathie na mbere na no urehete umomori uyu reke ngucokeria mwaro Gĩcimo riakwa ni Wanjeri wa Karugi kuma kaunti-ini ya Naikuru.
Haya ne ripoti kuma kuria kaunti-ini ya Naikuru aruti wĩra a reri a tene kuria marahamurithio kuma mĩciĩ-inĩ yao na ne marakiuga ati matire marona mundu ukumatetera na kumamenyithia gitumi gia kuhamurithio kuma kuri mĩciĩ yao iria makoretwo magigiikara gwa kahinda maugite umomori uyu wambĩrĩirie mathaa-inĩ ma kiroko na gutire mundu uri urathie gukorwo akimamenyithia niki kiraria kingi mwena ucio wa Naikuru. Ripoti iyo ntugukorwo tugikurehera thiini wa mohoro maito maria marumireire nigetha tukorwo tugikumenyithia ndeto iyo na njira ndaya. Tuthie nginya kuria mwena wa gicua-ini riu na kuria munini wa mutongoria wa bururi Rigathi wa Gachagua ni akinyitie thiini wa kigomano na kiria kirehete hamwe anini ama gavana kuma kaunti ciothe 47 na kigomano kiria kirathie na mbere mwena wa Mombatha. Mamwe ma maundu maria matanyitwo kwariririo thiini wa kigomano giki ni moritu maria magomeire thirikari cia matura na makiria hari gukinyaniria motungata matiganite na tuthie imwe kwa imwe tuthikiririe miario ino na giikaro giki kiria girathie na mbere
Friends, my fellow deputies, me, I found a way to survive. I want to guide you. Please, never discuss your boss with a third party. Please. Not even your wife or your husband. Again, if there is a problem, don't grumble out there for your boss to hear you are grumbling. If there is an issue, look for him, sit down, respectively, and raise the issues, and the two of you can sort it out. Many times people come to see me to try to encourage me to have a discussion about my boss. I never let them go beyond the first sentence. Discussing your boss is out of question. Grumbling about your boss out there for him to hear you are grumbling is out of question. Look for him, or her for that matter, and if there are issues, you'll be able to sort them out. And I'm sure the same way you are moving together when you are campaigning, you are able to create some chemistry. And it's good for the people. Again, for those governors who are on first term, as a deputy now you have so to be careful. Because if you start depicting tendencies, like you may think or you are planning to unseat him in the next election, you are likely to have problems, definitely. So you just have to be contented in being a deputy for the 2 terms. Then thereafter, if you have your own ideas, utajipanga huko mbele. But if you start creating your own space within the first term, the governor is likely to feel uncomfortable, admittedly so, because he's a human being. So let's agree that as deputies, we have to be humble to our bosses, we have to respect them, we have to consult them, and it's our job to create a good working relationship. I ask governors across the country to make good use of their deputies. I am a living example. The president has given me 9 functions. I can hardly cope. And the 10th function takes most of my time, 70%. The 10th function is any other duty assigned by the president. That takes 70% of my time. I am an extremely busy person. Yesterday, we had a conversation with him after Kameme, and he was asking me, this work is so much. I'm working so hard, I cannot clear. You are working so hard, both of us cannot clear. Those fellows who had denied me work, what were they up to? So this work is too much. There is enough for everybody, even counties. Governors, let us make use of our deputies. Let us give them specific functions. I urge the governors to do what the President William Ruto has done in my case. He did an executive order and spelled out my duties. First and foremost, I'm the principal assistant to the president. Number 2, I chair cabinet committees. Number 3, I oversight and coordinate implementation of cabinet decisions. Number 4, I'm in charge of intergovernmental relations. Number 5, I chair IBEC. Number 6, I coordinate development partners. Number 7, I coordinate constitutional commissions and independent offices. Number 8, I'm in charge of the Nairobi River Commission. Along the way, he has added me coffee reforms, tea, and milk. And of course, any other functions assigned by the president. I am an extremely busy person. I can hardly cope. And he has given me a budget and every necessary support that I need. And all that is to his benefit because he is the president. He is the one who has a mandate from the people of Kenya. So when I make his work easier, he is a winner. And that is what a clever person does. So when you deny your deputy a chance to make your work easier, you must be foolish.
Cio ni Deputy President Rigathi wa Gachagua kure mwena wa Gĩcũa-inĩ na anini a magavana kuma kaunti ciothe 47. Tuthie kuria Kajiado thutha wa ceceni ya Kameme TV kumurika thina uria ugumeire aikari kuria tauni-ini ya Kitengela wa kuongerereka gwa ciara cia giko riu utongoria wa kaunti ya Kajiado ni wiyumiritie na gutariria mibango iria mari nayo ya gutheria tauni ino ta uria mwandiki witu Christine Musa aratariria na uria uri thiini wa mihango iria irathie na mbere ya gutheria tauni ya Kajiado. Tuthie mwe kwa mwe tunyitanire na Musa atumenyithie ndeto ino na ingi nyingi.
Thegio muno nenda kwamukira na njira njega biũ na nĩ thikũ ĩmwe tu kuma Kameme twanĩrĩra makaya ma aikari a Kitengela arĩa makoretwo magĩkaya nĩ ũndũ wa gĩko gũkũ Kitengela, makiuga tu marona ta mekuona mĩrimũ ta kĩpindupindu hamwe na kuona atĩ mbura yathiĩ na mbere na kura kĩguũ nĩ gũgĩthiĩ na mbere na kwathiri biashara ciao. Hihi nĩkĩ kĩrarĩa kĩngĩ? Reke ũmũthĩ tũnyitanĩre na ũrĩa ũrũgamĩrĩire mazingira gũkũ Kitengela, ũrĩa nĩwe Samson Leposo atũtarĩrie ta thirikari ya kaunti nĩkĩ kĩrarĩa kĩngĩ kuona atĩ Kitengela kwĩna gĩko kĩingĩ muno. Bwana Samson, jitambulishe, unazungumza na runinga ya Kameme. Tueleze, kuna kilio sana ya wakaazi wakisema kwamba kama serikali ya kaunti mumezembea sana katika kazi yenu na kuna uchafu mwingi hapa Kitengela ambao wanahofia kwamba wataweza kupata maradhi kama vile kipindupindu.
Asante, naitwa Samson Leposo, nafanya kama director wa environment Kajiado East. Na leo tumekuwa hapa na wakazi wa Kitengela tukifanya usafi na tukakubaliana na wao tukawekeana sheria ya kwamba mambo ya kulalamikiana kwa mambo ya takataka ni yetu wote. Ni kweli tulipata malalamiko kwamba the contractor mwenye tulimpatia kazi alizembea kidogo, lakini niliwaita wote kwa ofisi yangu na tukanyosha hiyo maneno na kazi imerudi, na tunahakikishia wakazi wa Kitengela ya kwamba Kitengela ni yetu na lazima tuishi mazingira safi. Ila pia ningependa kuzungumza niseme kazi ya uchafu ama takataka ni jukumu letu sisi sote. Lazima tuchukue tuseme hii takataka ni yangu pia na ile ni yako, so lazima tujipange, kila mtu apange takataka yake ndio tuweze kufanya tauni yetu ing'are kabisa. So ni jukumu langu na pia ni jukumu ya mkazi aeke takataka yake vizuri, na sisi kama serikali tumeset na tumeweka bins.
Tueleze, pengine mumesema mumezungumza na mwanakandarasi ambaye amezembea kazini. Iwapo hali hii itaendelea, mtachukua hatua zipi?
Tulikubaliana jana ya kwamba iwepo tutapata tena malalamishi kutoka kwa wakaaji wa Kitengela, tutamchukulia hatua, tutamsimamisha kazi na tuweke mwanakandarasi mwingine.
Asante sana kwa kuzungumza nasi. Pia nizungumze na baadhi ambao wamefika katika hafla hii ya kuweza tu kusafisha. Jitambulishe, umetoka shirika lipi na kuna mazingira.
Tugacoka muhera hau no riboti ĩrĩa ĩragĩthiĩ na mbere kũrĩa taũni-inĩ ya Kajiado thutha wa Kameme TV kũmũrĩka mũthenya wa ira ũhoro wĩgiĩ gĩko kĩrĩa gĩkoretwo gĩgĩthiĩ na mbere na kwaraha kũrĩa kaunti-inĩ ya Kajiado, na gũgagĩtuĩka atĩ thirikari ya kaunti ya Kajiado nĩ yambĩrĩirie mĩhang'o ya gũtheria taũni ĩyo, mĩhang'o ĩrĩa ĩragĩthiĩ na mbere mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ, na nĩ gũkĩonania atĩ kĩrĩro kĩa aikari acio na ahũri a biacara nĩ kĩrakĩiguirwo thutha wa Kameme TV gũgĩkorwo tũkĩmemerekia ndeto ĩyo mũthenya wa ira. Riboti ici ũragĩthiĩ na mbere na gũciamũkĩra kũhĩtũkĩra ona ningĩ nenda-inĩ citũ kũhĩtũkĩra Facebook ya Kameme TV oro ũndũ ũmwe na Kameme TV Kenya kũu nĩ gwa Twitter. Tugithie na mbere tumurike riboti iri haha na bururi wa Kenya no uthiite na mbere na kung'ethanira na murimo wa malaria na uria ni umwe wa mirimo iria ciongagiriria ikuo guku bururi-ini na guku bururi-ini Kenya ukithie na mbere na kunyitanira na thi yothe kurora makinya maria matacukitio kuhurana na murimo uyu. Riu ministry ya ugima wa mwiri ni yaniriire murimo uyu riu ni ucokete na thi na gicunje kia 50% wa kahinda ka miaka 10 mihituku. Ndeto ino yaniriirwo hingo ya kuruguria mitaratara etatu ya kung'ethanira na murimo uyu. Muoroto wa mwaka uyu ari kuhukia malaria kaimana guku bururi-ini. Tuthikiririe maria marathie na mbere thiini wa cikaro ici cia murimo uyu wa malaria rudumwe na ministry ya ugima
past and chart the way forward for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's World Malaria Day theme is Time to Deliver Zero Malaria, Invest, Innovate and Implement. Underscores the urgent need for the action and further investment to achieve zero malaria illness and deaths. It highlights the importance of maximizing current investments by expanding the existing interventions, celebrating the research community's efforts, and encouraging more investments in impactful tools. Allow me to begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to our funding and technical partners, namely the Global Fund, USAID President's Malaria Initiative, World Health Organization, AMREF Africa, KEMRI, the private sector, the Africa Leaders Malaria Alliance, the End Malaria Council, the Zero Malaria Campaign Coalition, dedicated staff of the Ministry of Health and the program, and stakeholders at all levels who work tirelessly towards malaria elimination in Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, the country has made progress against malaria through implementation of several interventions targeted at various areas of the country. In the last decade, we have reduced the prevalence of malaria by over 50%, and the number of new malaria cases has also significantly decreased. Several counties have consistently recorded very low incidence of malaria, and this provides an opportunity to implement malaria elimination in these counties. The Malaria Implementation Plan 2021-2023 that will be unveiled today outlines the implementation pathway of malaria elimination in the country. In the last 1 year, our efforts together with Ghana and Malawi have resulted in the approval of malaria vaccine for scale-up, which we launched in Kenya last month. Indeed, the tremendous progress we have made has not gone unnoticed. I am proud to reiterate, as some of you may already recall, that our President, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, received an award at the AU Summit on behalf of the Republic of Kenya for the work and efforts in the fight against malaria, particularly in the effective use of the malaria scorecard for action and accountability. In the coming years, we plan to enhance malaria prevention, control, and elimination efforts. In 2024, the Ministry of Health plans to distribute 18.3 million long-lasting insecticide nets in 28 targeted counties. This aims at ensuring households in malaria risk areas have one net for every 2 household members, ultimately contributing towards reducing the burden of malaria in the country. Additionally, the Ministry of Health plans to use innovative tools such as the use of drones in lab source management in lake endemic zones. The ministry will also continue to provide prompt malaria diagnosis and treatment through microscopy and use of quality-assured malaria rapid diagnostic test kits and medicines throughout all public and faith-based health facilities. To further bring services closer to the populations and ensure no one is left behind, the ministry will enhance primary health care through which malaria services will be available.
Aya riboti iyo egie murimo wa malaria muthenya wa umuthi niwe gukorwo gitutwara thiini wa kahinda gaitu ga guikirio ro hanini thiini wa tabarira ya Ndurumeni Matuura-ini nduga.
And that is why we find ourselves in this situation, Mr. Speaker. But I want to appreciate the new administration.